A lot of times, urban school districts, no matter what city they're in, they kind of get a bad rap, and they shouldn't.
I love school.
These kids here deserve to have just as much of an opportunity as everyone else.
All right. Would that make a great leader?
Yeah.
That would make a great
Born and raised within this community, so I'm very proud of it. When I hear someone say urban school district, I think of just a variety of wonderful diversity. Diversity of students, cultures coming together. If you're only talking about low economic status, people may look and say, oh, there's no good that may come out of that school. We know that a zip code, we know that the socioeconomic status does not tell us the whole story of what we have within our community. Your expectations should be as high for this student as it would be for your own child, but then making sure that we have the supports that they need in order to reach that. Inclusion is important to let them know that it takes all of us working together to be productive.
It's important on a lot of fronts in elementary school to promote inclusion, because it starts with those kids that may have a disability of some type. And so if those kids get an opportunity in that class, they're getting that exposure, they're getting that social connection, but also you've got the other kids that maybe don't have that disability. They're getting exposure to someone who does have a disability, and they're learning that they deserve to be treated correctly.
Oh, here they come. Let's show them their respect.
Special Olympics Unified Champion Schools is a strategy. I think that's the thing that's most important. It's not a program, it's a strategy to get kids without disabilities in the same room. It's a system that we put in place through 3 components: inclusive youth leadership, whole school engagement, and unified sports. Unified Champion City Schools is a new initiative. It's a targeted focus on urban school districts. Those school districts are 75% or more minority students, as well as 75% or more students who receive free and reduced lunch. I think it's so important in our city schools because we need to give the community an opportunity to learn about the inclusive movement.
The thing I really like about Unified Champion Schools is we've started slow, and it's okay if we start slow because our goal is there and we're going towards that goal and we're making progress towards that goal. Eventually this is just going to become automatic, and everything that gets involved is going to get bigger. What you have to do is just take your time and be intentional about what you're doing and just take small steps. You can understand, and everybody can be on the same page. Special Olympics of Kansas, they provided a lot of resources to us, and those resources did provide avenues for us to understand how to integrate students with intellectual disabilities into our classroom. It just made things kind of flow together. It's kind of like if you're building something with Legos and you're missing a few pieces, they provided those extra pieces and you could just put it in there and you're like, it's perfect.
To take this and put it into a school and really embody inclusion within the classroom, within your library, within your office. That is what being a unified champion school is. We make sure that every kid feels respected and safe. It is work that is not for the faint of heart, but it's necessary work. I am a proud principal because I am proud of the work that we do.
The expectation is providing a safe environment for our students, ensuring that their academic success is number one, and then just promoting that we're going to support their social emotional learning. So when you think about those expectations and what the Unified Champion School means, we're going to work together to make sure we're providing all 3 of those priorities.
We want to let our kids, as they are getting older, introduce them to things that they're going to venture off later into life. There's always somebody, always making sure that all the students are feeling welcome. If there's an issue, we address it. Communicating with parents too. I just like how everybody's so welcoming and inclusive.
I really like sports and wheelchair basketball. My friends are special because they help me a lot. They'll just ask me if I need anything.
I just want it to be the standard. I want Unified Champion City Schools to be the standard in every single school. That way, students are getting an opportunity to be included in a meaningful way from the start of their educational experience all the way through high school. And then they find a college that has Unified Champion Schools, and it's something that's embedded in them that they just carry throughout their educational experience. Why not just try it? Think of the impact it can have on students who might have been forgotten.